What's up, brothers? Today we are going to be running down the 11.7 patch notes. Just looking at this image, bro. Oh my god, there's so much here. Ali nerfs, Hecarim nerfs, Kai'Sa nerfs, Rel nerfs, Udyr, Thresh, Tristana nerfs, and then a buff to Varus, Braum, and Ashe. Holy crap. This patch is already looking to be really good, but I mean, I guess we'll see what the actual damage is. If you guys want to see more of these videos, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new. These edited videos don't tend to do as well as my regular videos that are way less effort. So leaving a like and a comment and all that stuff is really appreciated. Okay, all that jazz out of the way, let's actually get into it. So, Alistar, Q-based damage decreased later, E-empowered basic attack bonus damage decreased. So they're taking damage off his Q, and then there's a lot of damage off his E. Okay, I kind of agree with what they're saying right here. Ali, Thresh, and Rel have just been so unreasonably stupid. They're taking some of the damage off of Alistar, which I can see. The thing about Ali is he would engage on you, keep you locked down, and do half your health at the same time. So that was a problem, but you're definitely going to be seeing less Alistar this patch, especially since he maxes Q first. I don't think any other Ali really maxes like other abilities. I mean, yeah, look, it's always Q's first. I mean, you might see W first. Like, I don't know, dude. I think they're still going to max Q. But yeah, definitely expect to see less Alistar this patch. This is a decent hit. It's not going to kill the champ, I think, but this is definitely a decent hit. Q cost decrease, E cooldown decreased. Alright, so number one, this is going to make a Mumu clear better, and it's gonna, I mean, I don't know if the mana cost actually helps. I mean, I think a Mumu maxes it last, so keeping it at 30, it's 20 down every single time, right? Oh my god, a Mumu's literally dead. I knew the champ was ass, dude, but like, wow. I mean, if you're higher elo, I don't think this is enough to like make a Mumu good in higher elo. It takes a lot to make a Mumu good in higher elo, but if you're a lower elo player, you might be seeing more Mumu. Into a Mumu, you can bring like QSS or like champions that outrange his ultimate is a really big thing. If you're standing outside of the ultimate range of a Mumu, like he's absolutely worthless. And then tank busters too, because this champion only builds tank. I don't even think, oh, there is a Night Harvester build. Okay, Ashe, our cooldown decreased later. So it goes down 10 and then 20, it looks like. Yeah, so 10 and then 20, it ranks 11 and 16. All right, well, number one, this is helpful for every version of Ashe, you know, the CDR rushing one and the like lethal tempo based one. I think I've said in my video, I think like MF and Ashe and then probably Varus are the worst ADCs that you could be playing right now. I don't think they're good. And this buff is, I mean, it's nice, and it's gonna, how do I say this? If you're good at Ashe and you know how to use Enchanted Crystal Arrow, it's going to be better for you than like just the regular everyday run-of-the-mill Ashe who doesn't look for kills with her ultimate whenever it's off CD. So I think this is helpful. I don't think it's going to push her into the meta, but you're probably going to see a little bit more Ashe. And then if you do run into like this Enchanted Crystal Arrow spam, if you like get QSS or Cleanse, it should work fine. I wouldn't take Cleanse just because it's Ashe though. If it's like Leona Ashe, take Cleanse. Okay, Braum, E cooldown decrease, R maximum knockup duration increase later. All right, so they're making it, I think Braum maxes Unbreakable second. Yeah, he maxes it second, so the cooldown's going to be going down, and that's really nice because the utility Braum brings in a team fight is his W pat. Like he'll only get off his W one time, more than likely. His ult is really nice in team fights. His E is really, really good in team fights. And then Braum also gets like a decent amount of CDR. So you're going to be having a little bit more unbreakables than normal. Look, it's like, yeah, this gives CDR. This gives CDR. Yeah, like, by the time, like, Unbreakable is going to be on like a 5-second cooldown. That's really, really nice. You're going to be able to use it twice, maybe even 3 times in a team fight, but probably not 3 times. That's a long ass fight. And then you don't really hit people with the back part of Braum's ulti, so you don't really see this 1.5 to 2 increase all that much. But if you're in a crowded team fight and they have too much to dodge, you can hit like the backline with it, which is really nice because 2 seconds in a team fight is a lot of time. I mean, if I'm being honest, I think Braum's place in the meta is kind of rough right now. But with all the champions getting nerfed, you might be seeing more. I mean, the thing is about Braum, he's hard in solo queue to pull off, and he's just hard in general to pull off. Braum is not an easy champion to play. But I think with the buffs and then nerfs to other champions, you're probably going to have more Braums in your matches this patch on the 11.7, but 11.8, 11.9, you're probably going to be seeing less Braum. I think this is definitely going to make him better though, and then with all the other champions getting nerfed, Braum actually might be in a good spot. Again, he still struggles with some of the more meta supports right now. Like Bard gives him problems. I mean, if you're gonna be playing Braum, I'm almost positive he just sucks into mages, if I'm not wrong. Like, yeah. Oh, okay, maybe I don't know anything, but I'm pretty sure Braum's just not good into mages for whatever reason, so don't pick him into those. And for Braum, you want to be, from my understanding, I've played Braum, and I have a one-trick Braum friend. Basically, you want to be playing Braum with someone who he can protect. Your Jinx, pretty much. Jinx, Tristana, those champions that have a lot of range. He still can work early game, especially with like a Lucian, just because the interaction's really nice, but Braum still wants to be protecting people. Try to pick champions that are going to stay in the backline and have some sort of like auto attack enhanced thing. Like not Caitlyn, okay? Okay, moving on. Hecarim E, bonus movement speed decreased later. This is based on time active. So I don't know why it says decreased later, because the longer Hecarim charges up his E, the more damage it does. Normally you have Hecarim maxing this out to the 75%, so now it's only going to be maxing out to 65%. 10% is a noticeable chunk, but it's not like, I mean, I shouldn't even call it a chunk. It's noticeable, but it's not a chunk, you know? I think if the Hecarim's still fed, he's going to one-shot you, even if he builds full tank. I think Hecarim's still going to be like a decent pick, but I think he might be more in line with the other broken junglers, instead of just being in his own effing tier, being absolutely stupid, okay? Honestly, I've been trying to tell you guys a counterplay and what to pick with these champions, but in all honesty, I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do against Hecarim. You can't play Sivir, because if you try to spell shield the ult, you get hit by a Q, and then you still get hit by the ult, or you like proc his W, so you still get hit by the ult, so you can't pick Sivir. If you have a Hecarim on your team, pick Sivir though, because it's the interaction is really nice. Like ADCs, dude, I don't even know what you're supposed to play. Like Xayah, maybe? Anyway, that champion out of the way. Ivern, E, base damage decrease later. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure Ivern maxes his E first, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Ivern maxes his E first. This is not good because he uses it non-stop. The cooldown, like, late game, I swear to God, it's 3 seconds, I think. It's absolutely absurd. This is definitely a noticeable hit to Ivern. The champion's already pretty strong. You're definitely going to see a lot less because while there are Ivern one-tricks, there are a lot of people who just play Ivern when he's broken. Right now, I don't think he's broken. I think he's really good. I don't think he's broken, but with this nerf, yeah, Ivern, this does hurt Ivern. The thing is, you could say, well, it's only 20 off, but once again, you use this. It's like the Hecarim nerfs when its win rate dropped by 2%. It's like he's spamming this ability. He's non-stop spamming it, and he's maxing it. Like, the dependency on Trigger Seed is insane. So this nerf really hurts Ivern. I think you're definitely going to be seeing a lot less of him. I don't think he's going to be dead. I think Ivern one-tricks aren't going to quit the game, but, you know. Okay, Kai'Sa. R cooldown increased early. All right, so they're just making it so it's kind of like the inverse of Ashe. It's a nerf to the higher part of the kit, or the earlier part of the kit. I mean, this is nice because Kai'Sa's ultimate, she gets to, I feel like it's always up. I feel like it's always up, so I'm happy to see it get nerfed in all honesty. I don't think this kills the champion. I think it's like a decent nerf though. I've seen people say like, oh, this isn't barely doing anything to Kai'Sa. I mean, this isn't like, oh my god, Kai'Sa's dead, but Kai'Sa has like a 51% win rate right now, right? And like an absurd pick rate. This is gonna maybe knock her, oh, only 50, okay. I think this will knock her down a peg. I don't think it's gonna knock her down 2 pegs though, you know? You'll probably be seeing a little bit less Kai'Sa, but not by a ton. Kindred, Q, bonus damage ratio increased. E, cooldown decreased. And then I think my favorite ADC to pick into Kai'Sa right now is Jinx. Okay, Kindred, Q, bonus damage ratio increased. E, cooldown decreased. So they're giving Kindred a little more damage on her Q. This is the active part of the Q. And then they're removing the cooldown off her E. Noticeable changes. Because it's 2 seconds off every rank, so you could probably get this off 2 times in a team fight now, whenever it's later game. But I think Kindred maxes her E last, which I always thought was weird. I thought Kindred was supposed to max her W second. Yeah, see, when I play Kindred, I go this. I max my E second. I like my E second so much more. I already thought Kindred was kind of meh, so this buff makes her a little bit more... I don't know. I see Kindred like a decent amount. I think you're probably going to see her more because these buffs are nice. I don't think she's going to be broken though. I mean, but once again, dude, there's so many champions in this patch getting nerfed. It's kind of hard to see how they're like the entire meta is going to react. Because if I'm not mistaken, Kindred sucks into Hecarim and Ivern. Yeah, so Ivern's right here, and then Hecarim, yeah. Like, she fucking blows into those champions. And Udyr's absolutely dumpstering her too. So this is like, these nerfs help Kindred in the jungle because they're bad matchups for her already, and then these champions are really, really strong and oppressive, and then she's also getting buffed this patch. So I think Kindred is in a much better spot going into next patch, honestly. If you're playing against a Kindred, try to play champions like Vayne or Tristana specifically, because they get to knock her out of her ultimate, and it's pretty funny. Those are like the only positive interactions I can remember for Kindred, like what I would pick if I saw Kindred, you know? Okay, Lissandra, Q base damage increase. I mean, I already thought Lissandra was kind of okay, like solid, but I think she just underplayed, so this is probably going to make more people at least try her. I think this is just saying like, hey guys, it's 10 base damage at every rank, and like we said earlier, she maxes this ability first, and she's very reliant on this ability. She spams it, right? I mean, this is nice. I don't know Lissandra's win rate though. Dude, I should be using u.gg, whatever, dude. Yeah, like, Lissandra's not bad. I don't know why they're giving her a buff. I mean, this is nice. If it's 50 right now, I think it'll be 51 next patch. And Lissandra, make sure you take QSS. Basically, that's it. Oh, and also know she can't one-shot you with Aftershock, but I think most of them are running Electrocute, yeah. Okay, Mordekaiser, Q isolated damage increased. All right, so this is up 10 at every rank. It's pretty much rewarding all the good Mordekaisers, essentially. Solid buff. I think you'll probably see Mord a little bit more, but the thing is, there's not that many like top lane changes this patch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, there's a Yorick change, and a Teemo change, I guess, but they're buffs. So I don't know. I think Mordekaiser is going to be in relatively like a somewhat better spot. Wait, is it up 10 at the last rank? Oh, so it goes up 5 and then 10, and then he maxes it. I mean, I know Mordekaiser sucks right now, so this might put him in the meh thing. You'll probably see Mord a little bit more. Okay, Rel. E stun duration decreased from 0.75 to 5. Okay. Well, this is nice, but it's not like, oh my god, Rel's unplayable. Like, Rel's still going to be playable. She's still going to be really, really good. These nerfs don't hit her nearly as hard as the Alistar nerfs hit him. So you'll still be seeing Rel almost the exact same amount, in all honesty. I kind of want to see Braum into Rel. Hold up. I want to know. Counters. Let's see. Who do you pick in? You see, Rel's good into Braum. Bro, F this. So wait, Zyra's bad and Brand is bad. But Sona, Bard, and Vel'Koz and Zillion are really, really good. I don't understand what you're supposed to... I need to play more Braum, dude. I don't understand his matchups well enough. I just thought he sucked into mages. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I'm looking into Braum. Teemo, passive bonus attack speed, duration increased, E on hit, base damage increase. Okay, so this is helping his attack speed when he's out of stealth. This will help with early game cheeses. I don't think Teemo's used the passive enough. I think the passive is actually like the most underrated part of Teemo's kit. And then his E, toxic shot, on hit base damage is going up. Okay, this is a lot because when he autos you, I mean, does he max it though? I don't think he maxes this ability. It goes up 1 at every rank. I thought he maxes Blinding Dart. Well, you could probably change it. Like if you're against like Mordekaiser, I don't think there's a point in maxing, what's it called? Blinding Dart. Like, I think you would just max your E. Oh, he does max E first right now. Okay. I mean, I think there's going to be a little bit more Teemo. People are definitely going to try him out because that's just what people do when Teemo gets buffed. But us ADCs don't have to play him against that much or play against him that much. Just try to make sure that you guys get to the objective first and set up before him, because if he gets to set up, you're not going to be able to get in. And then don't let him get to late game because he's actually one of the best late game champions. I wish I was capping Teemo. Late game is fucking insane. Okay, here we go. The champion I complain about nonstop. W base shield decreased later. Are you serious? It's just 10? Okay, I mean, they just want him to stop maxing W. That's all they want him to do. Are you serious? Bro, the thing about Thresh, and I've said this before, the fact that people argue what ability they're supposed to be maxing on this champion, and it's a debate between all three, like this champion's fucking stupid. Okay, this gives me better skill info. Bro, look! W max 25% of the time. Q max 23% of the time. An alteration of Q, it's QWE, dude, and then his E 15% of the time. What the fuck? I hate Thresh. The champion's still gonna be fucking stupid after this patch. I don't think that people max Dark Passage so that they could get the shield off. I don't think that's it. I mean, it's kind of a negligible change, to be honest. I think they maxed it for the cooldown, because the cooldown goes down every single rank. Look. Nah, man, bro, Thresh is still fucking stupid. This shit, you're gonna see the champion the same amount. In all honesty, he's still gonna be really, really good. I'm pretty sure the shield will only be noticed by ADC mains and Thresh mains, honestly. I would tell you guys how to play in against Thresh, but honestly, I don't effing know. I mean, you could pick Sivir and spell shield his hook, but in all honesty, the champion's just too fucking strong right now, and this isn't like the Camille nerf baby shit, but this is like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, really? The champion's been so oppressive. This is the thing. Thresh has had the highest pick rate and is sitting at the third, first, and second highest win rate across the last 4 patches. And need I remind you, this champion is supposed to be difficult. People play support to learn Thresh, because Thresh is hard to play, supposedly, but honestly, if the champion's being played this much and has this high of a win rate over a multitude of patches, like it's not just a fluke, there's something wrong, and this change isn't gonna do shit. Whatever, I'm done complaining about Thresh. I don't know why they didn't give him a slap on the wrist. Actually, no, this is a slap on the wrist. I said the Camille thing is like when your mom like grabs your wrist at the store and then like tries to tug you. Yeah, no, this isn't that bad, but this is like a slap on the wrist. You're still gonna be seeing Thresh the same amount, pretty much. And I'm still gonna be banning him. All right, Tristana, base attack damage decreased. Her base AD is down at 2. So the thing about Triss is she's really, really impressive early game, isn't bad mid game, and then is pretty solid late game too. The base attack damage is going to help her. I mean, it's going to hurt her more, I think, ADC than mid, because mid, you get more levels, so your base doesn't matter as much, whereas ADC does, but it's still going to hurt. I mean, it's like this Thresh one. It's a slap on the wrist to Tristana. This isn't going to, like, kill her or anything, but it's not like the Camille nerf. Well, I said this before. Don't pick Senna into Tristana. And then take exhaust if you're into Tristana, because she can't do anything if she gets exhausted. Okay, Udyr, base attack damage decreased. So his AD's down at 2. Now, I want to reiterate that jungle base stats matter more than ADC because they're constantly auto-attacking. Junglers are constantly auto-attacking to take early clear, especially Udyr, since he's only auto attack, so a hit to his base attack damage, it does way more early game, but I think right now he's maxing Phoenix stance or whatever, so it probably won't be noticeable. It's gonna be like 1 more auto attack per camp maybe. I mean, you're still gonna see Udyr a good amount. It might be like 0.5% less, maybe. This doesn't really do that much if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Udyr still has a really high win rate. It's probably gonna go down to like 51 instead of 51.24, especially since all the other junglers are getting nerfed way harder in this patch. And then Udyr doesn't like the champions like Thresh, Rel, and Alistar. Probably not gonna affect them that much. Okay, Varus, base attack damage growth increase. So this is 0.4, I'm sorry, at every rank. I mean, it's somewhat noticeable. It's somewhat noticeable. Like, you might, if you play Varus today, the day I'm uploading this, and then play him tomorrow, you might notice. This doesn't do that much. 0.4, like the max that you can get from a 0.4 base attack increase, like it's 7 AD at level 18. It's really not that much. It's not even a long sword, but it's still, you know, almost a long sword. Unless you literally one-trick Varus, you're probably not going to notice this change, though. In honesty, you're probably not going to notice. This isn't going to help him that much either. I mean, going to help more lethality builds, but meh. Varus is still pretty bad in my opinion. All right, Yasuo, base attack damage growth increased. Now you see where 0.4 is hardly noticeable, 0.8 is definitely noticeable. That's a lot, man. So that was 7.4 for 0.4, and so it's 14 point whatever. It's 14.4. So he has 14.4 more AD, and he crits every auto. So that's like, wow. Actually, wow. Wait, what? It's stupid because he crits every auto. That's like 35 plus attack damage at level 18. All right, yeah. Yasuo, I mean, it's not going to be broken. I didn't even think Yasuo was struggling, bro. He's not. 48% win rate at a decent pick rate. See, this is probably one of the more healthy champions. But yeah, this is a noticeable change. If you guys want to see Yasuo ADC, let me know in the comments. I'll play it for a video. Same with Teemo ADC. If you want to see Teemo ADC, let me know. If you're going to be, by the way, I didn't say this because I suck again. Udyr, if you play mobile champions, I can go over walls and stuff. It's better against him. Varus, if you want to play Varus, try to play him into more bruiser or team comps that are going to clump up a little bit more for your ultimate. And then also, Varus is nice when you can catch people out, similar to Ashel. I just think like Varus is, if you want to play him, sure, but this patch isn't like a huge thing for Varus. And then Yasuo ADC, if you're going to play him, make sure you play him with like Alistar or something that's actually going to have like a knockup or something. And then playing against Yasuo, there are champions that can go through his win roll like Senna, so that's good. But yeah, I don't really have like a good champion to play into Yasuo. Just try not to fight him in your own minion wave because he can just dash around. And if you're running from him, don't run through lane, run through like river or something so he doesn't get as many E's off. York. Marked enemy champions and large monsters now awaken nearby graves. Mistwalkers now deal damage when they leap on enemies. E-cast Paragim updated. Paragim? What is this word? Am I stupid? A typical example of so how the E looks when you like throw the skill shot. 200% damage when they leap on a marked target. Wait, what? So this doesn't matter. This is really noticeable, and this is kind of nice too, actually. I don't know how big this is because York doesn't get played all that much. He's kind of bad. I mean, but he uses his Q on everything. I mean, if you like York, you can play him a little bit more. If you don't want to play against York, your auto attacks are going to kill the Mistwalkers. So if you like are going to play into him, try to play a champion that has like an auto reset or something, or some kind of attack speed steroid, so you can just like one shot the little creeps. I mean, I can't tell you how much this matters because I think the champion just sucks. Like, he has a 48% win rate, and the only people playing him are one tricks. So I would say keep an eye out for him. I think he's going to be a lot stronger, but I don't think he's going to break the game or anything. If he does, I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think he will. Okay, Essence Reaver is now overperforming amongst the peers in his class. So they're decreasing the cost by 100 gold and then decreasing the attack damage. I mean, a longsword is 350 and that's 1080, and then it's down by 100 gold, so it's not like a worth exchange. But I mean, ER is weaker. That's pretty much it. ER is just weaker. Okay, Everfrost. Glaciate damage. They're nerfing it. Just thank you for nerfing Everfrost. This item was so stupid. All right, LDR, increase the cost, decrease in attack damage. Okay, well that sucks. It's not that bad. But you can't just build LDR whenever they have one tank now, I suppose. So that hurts, actually. And then Grudge is getting a buff. It was a little bit too expensive. It was nice. It's still a good item once you have it done, but it did cost a little bit too much, so that's a decent change. Thank God for Trinity Force buffs. Let's see. Attack damage increase, attack speed decrease. Threefold strike now attack stacks on towers. Wait, what? Threefold? What is threefold strike? What? Is threefold strike your Sheen proc? Did Sheen not proc on towers? And then mythic passive is now 3 attacked. Oh, I mean, this is actually kind of nice. I want to try it on Ezreal, this patch. Triforce was definitely like one of the worst mythic items in the game, so I'm happy to see it get some love. I don't know if this is I think this is a net neutral, or no, net boon. Like for Triforce, like it's better for it in the long run, but the thing is, it's gonna be better on some champions and worse on others. If your champions like the attack speed more than the AD, I don't know. I want to try it on Ezreal. I don't know if threefold strike didn't stack on tower. I don't even know what this means. I don't know what this means. Okay, attacks grant 25% movement speed for 3 seconds if the target's a champion. Increase your base attack damage, stacking up to 5 times. Oh, holy shit! Yo, so you're gonna take towers a lot faster. Holy shit. I mean, like I said, it depends on what champion you're playing, but like Fiora might build this, Irelia might build this, Split Pushers, Jax might build it. I mean, it depends. I'll try it on Ezreal probably. I don't think it's going to be that good for Ezreal, but Turbo Chem Tank quickly broke speed limits and our expectations. So they're nerfing it, okay, and then supercharged slow. Oh, so they're making the slow part more of the thing than the speed. I mean, yeah, I like that, actually. Net positive for people who don't use it, net nerf for the people that do use it. It also depends on what champ. If your champion, like, gets kited, then it's gonna be better. But if your champion was just stupid horseshit bullshit like Hecarim, it's gonna hurt. Okay, yep, don't care. New skins, I really don't like any of them except for the Rammus and Blitzcrank one. And yeah, those are the 11.7 patch notes for ADC mains. To wrap it up, a lot of shit's happening this patch. A lot of stuff. Especially with, like, the thing I'm concerned about is how much, maybe not concerned, but I'm wondering how much Trist and Kaiser are going to be affected in the bot lane because of Thresh, Rel, and Alistar nerfs. Those are the best early game champions I would say right now. Okay, Leona's really stupid too. I mean, dude, I low-key expect Leona nerfs next patch. Big takeaway, a lot's gonna change. I would say the biggest takeaway is the changes to ER and LDR. Okay, I'm done talking. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.